Section 5, Scriptures. In this section, Section 5, I will discuss Scriptures. Scriptures and the Jews. But first, my introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Kyriakos Michalaikis. My friends call me Kiri, and I'm a sinner. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 20. For there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not. 1 John 1 verse 8. If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. I'm not a preacher, a dominee, a papa, a pastor, or a teacher, but I'm a student. I'm going to start off here with the Jews and Scriptures, for they are God's chosen people. The Jews have the TANAKH, which is the Hebrew Bible. This is their main canon. And then the Talmud, which is the rabbinic literature. The Tanakh consists of 24 books, unlike the Old Testament, which has 39 books. This reason being is that the Jews count one book each for the book of Samuel, Kings, Chronicles, and one for Ezra, Nehemiah together, and then counts the 12 minor prophets as a single book. Now remember the word Tanakh, spelled T-A-N-A-K and H. Remember the letters, the T, the N, and the K in Tanakh. And I'm saying this with good reason. The Tanakh is organized into three main sections. The T for Torah, that is the first 5 books of Moses, the books that God told Moses to write on Mount Sinai, which consists of namely the books of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, the first 5 books of the Old Testament. Then we get the letter N for Neviim. Neviim has to do with the prophets. And then the letter K for Ketuvim, or the writings. The writings are the collection of poetry, wisdom literature, history, apocalyptical or prophesying literature in general. The Torah, the Neviim, and the Ketuvim is often referred to as the Tanakh. And now you also know when they speak of the Torah or the Tanakh. I would also like to add here that the Jews also have another book that I mentioned early on in the previous section, section 4, and that is called the Talmud. The Talmud has to do with the study or learning, commonly refers to a compilation of ancient teachings regarded as sacred and normative by Jews from the time it was compiled until the time of today, and is still so regarded by traditional religious Jews. In Christian language now, the Tanakh is known as the Old Testament, which I just mentioned. This is their main canon. The Old Testament books are the same as the Tanakh, but the order of these books are in a different manner. The Old Testament consists of 39 books, and the Tanakh consists of 24 books. The Old Testament was first written in Hebrew, and unlike the Old Testament, the New Testament, or the Gospel, or the letters of the apostles, or apostolatical letters, as some refer it to, was first written in Greek. The reason why the New Testament was written in Greek was because the Greeks, like the English language of today, was the most spoken language at that time. Yes, and I do know that the apostles or disciples were Jew boys. And yes, I also know that there is no letter J in Hebrew or in the Greek, and that the name Jesus Christ comes from Jesus Christos. I don't want to get into the name part thing just yet, and I have a reason for this, in which I will explain when I get to the spirit of the Antichrist. But I can tell you this, though, that there are many people that have been saved by the name of Jesus Christ, and this includes myself. Our salvation doesn't come through pronunciation. Now, I'm speaking in general. The Messiah's name in Christianity is called Jesus Christ. And in Israel, when we speak of Jesus Christ, we speak of Yeshua HaMashiach. Remember now, I'm speaking in general. Jesus Christ, or Yeshua HaMashiach, is the Messiah's name in the New Testament, or in the Brit Chadashah. And the Jews don't believe in these books. Just saying. Because Jesus Christ, or Yeshua HaMashiach, is not their Messiah. You won't even find Jews even mentioning this name. Because why? This name is a name of another God. Exodus 23 verse 13. And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. Like I said before, it is the name of another God, and they do not believe in Jesus Christ, or Yeshua HaMashiach. Yes, you heard correctly. They do not believe in Yeshua, Jesus, as their Messiah. Their Messiah still has to come and wasn't here before, like Yeshua, Jesus, was on earth. Their true Messiah will be associated with events that have not yet occurred, such as the rebuilding of the temple, a Messianic age of peace, and the ingathering of Jews to their homeland. However, there is a very small group of Jews that do believe that Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, is their Messiah. But this group does not even make up 2% of the Jewish population, at least the last time that I checked. Most don't even accept Yeshua, Jesus, because they have been spiritually blinded. There is a session 7, which I will briefly speak of the different messiahs expected. In session 9, I will go deeper on the first, the Jew, their beliefs in general. Let's just say for now, with the Jewish mindset, that Jews don't need people trying to convert Jews to Christianity. In the next session, session 6, I will give you, the listener, Just a short summary on similarities of Judaism and Christianity only. Until the next session, lots of blessings and shalom. Kyriakos.